Welcome to week 6 of my Microeconomic Principles. I am talking to you here from the Research Park at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign. I thought this was a good place to start week 6 where we talk about competition, because the Research Park is basically an association the university has with many different companies in order to allow them to operate at a low cost by sharing some of the resources or inputs they need. For instance, in this building we have right now, we have companies such as Yahoo, John Deere, chemical companies like Dow Chemical, ADM, Sierra Ventures, Capital Industry, Cinema Industry, Dreamscape Cinema, Statistical Strata, Caterpillar, and among many others that are kind of spread out in 6 or 7 different buildings in this part of the campus. And it's interesting and it's relevant because what these companies can do by kind of being in this what's so-called incubators is to share some of the administrative costs, secretarial stuff, and in order to cut costs, and also they're able to communicate better with each other since they are so integrated, right? A company like Yahoo might actually need to coordinate their productions or services with a company like Strata that provides statistical services and so forth. So what are we going to do this week? Well, first we're going to talk a little bit about market structure and the different type of market structure we can talk about and how that influences the opportunity a company has for pricing. And then we focus our models and concepts on the market structure called perfect competition, which basically said that the only way that companies can compete with each other is by trying to cut costs and be the most efficient that they can. And when that situation occurs, it's where we have that idea of the survival of the fittest in the business world, and where companies trying to make themselves better off by trying to cut costs, and this is a good example of that at places like this, they actually drive technology up and make products a lot cheaper for consumers. So we talk about it at the end of the week about the long-run competitive equilibrium model. So we'll be back here at the end of the week to kind of answer the question we established at the beginning of the week, which is how its computer power has gotten so good and so cheap in so little time.
Produced by OCE Atlas Digital Media at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign.